body. This is Matt Does Fitness, and outside of a dog, a book is a man's best friend. Inside of a dog, it's too dark to read. Okay, this was bench press day and chest day. Now I've kind of settled into a bit of a routine whereby I am squatting twice a week, deadlifting twice a week, and benching 3 times a week. Now this is a little bit experimental. I don't know how I'm going to react to it. It might be too much. I am managing the volume. I'm keeping the volume quite low because obviously the frequency is high, but I'll see how I go. Anyway, today was 5 sets of 3 on my bench. Again, the weight's gone up, and today it was 115 kilos, 254 pounds. And again, as has been the case recently with my bench, I felt really, really strong. Slight downside was that my weird arm, shoulder, nerve type thing was kind of playing up a little bit. So you see it in a couple of the reps. I mean, it's not really an issue in terms of my pressing. Like when I'm pushing up, it feels fine. I feel really strong. All that happens is sometimes it's bizarre, in a certain kind of at a certain angle my right arm is not able to kind of lower the weight properly, so I essentially drop the bar on myself, which is frustrating, but to be honest it doesn't really affect me in terms of the pressing. It's just a little bit annoying, but like I said, on the plus side, my reps were looking really strong. I felt really good. What I felt, I mean because this is like, in terms of sets of 3, this is as good as I've done. It is kind of misleading because I feel like the jump from my kind of sets of 5 and sets of 3 up to my single is quite a big jump, more so than it would be with touch and go bench pressing, because obviously with the pause, any more than kind of 2 reps, it kind of takes it out of you, because you are obviously, the reps are lasting longer and you're having to hold it on your chest. So like I say, any more than 2 reps, it does kind of drop off quite quickly. So I feel like I've got a pretty decent single in me right now. I don't know what it is, but I reckon I've got quite a lot. So for the session, which is 5 sets of 1, I'll keep kind of up in that and see where it gets me. I'm sure I'll hit a bit of a sticking point at some point, but at the moment I feel like I've got a lot more to go. Yeah, so this is my 4th, is that right? 5th, sorry, this is my 5th. This is my final set of 3. And again, I mean, the last rep was a bit of a grind. I mean, to be honest, with my benching, sometimes, same with my squats as well, sometimes it kind of looks like it's a grinder, but it feels quite comfortable. I mean, I get like sometimes I kind of initiate a rep, and even though it takes a while, I kind of always know I'm going to get it. So I start the rep, I know I've got it, it just takes me a while to get it up. But that was that. 5 sets of 3. My bench is feeling really strong. Got plenty more to come, I think. Right, moving on. I did some, it was all chest pretty much, my accessory work. Started off with some heavy chest dumbbell press. I went for the big dumbbells again. These are 45s, I think, which is 110 pounds. This is my second set. I think I did 3 sets of about 12, 10 and about 8, I think. Again, my arm nerve thing was frustrating me there, because I was kind of, I mean, with the bench, it wasn't affecting my pressing, but there, it was kind of every couple of reps, I would get a bit stuck where it just felt a bit almost numb. But I just kind of slowed it down and pushed through it. And like I said, I still got some decent reps in. I then did some bent over cable flies. As is always the case when you do these, you need your back to the wall. Health and safety speaking. This I did 3 sets of about 12, and I just tried to really emphasize that crossover there when your kind of elbows meet, just to really engage the medial portion of my chest, because I mean, I find it really easy to hit the lateral part of my chest, but the medial part of it I find it really hard. So to hit like the middle, the inside of my chest, I do struggle sometimes. So that is a great way to do that. I then did some kind of incline chest press on this like fixed machine. I did 3 sets of, I think, 12 down to about 10, I believe. Again, I felt some really nice chest engagement here. You can see there, in fact, as I come up, my chest is pretty well engaged. Also a decent amount of triceps as well, to be fair. But it felt good. I don't really do it that often, so I will try and incorporate a bit more of that, because as always, I'm trying to hit my upper chest when I can, because obviously my bench is a bit more of almost like a decline. And then to finish the session, I did some pretty old school dips in this like atmospheric lighting. I did 3 sets of about 30 down to about 20 down to about 15, I think. And that was my session. So, hope you enjoyed the video, guys. As always, like, comment, share, subscribe, and I will see you tomorrow.